Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video, and today I'm going to be ranking the top 10 shooting guard eligible players in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM right now. Now, this list, just like every other list I've ever recorded on this channel, is entirely my opinion, and there's a very, very good chance, especially with how deep the shooting guard position is and the players who can play shooting guard position, how many elite players there are at that position. I feel like very, very confident there's going to be a lot of debate as to cards that you think maybe should be on this list that I'm not putting on this list, because there's 20 elite shooting guards in this game. I was looking at this list and it was very, very hard to narrow it down to 10. But some of the guys I just wanted to point out real quickly who I think are very usable, very good cards at the shooting guard position, but don't make my top 10 list are DeMar DeRozan, 98 overall Kobe, the original 99 Dark Matter T-Mac, Elgin Baylor, Josh Smith, and Dick Van Arsdale. All of those guys are super, super good shooting guard options who I do recommend using in your lineup if you need a shooting guard. Josh Jackson as well is another one of those guys who I did actually release a gameplay on earlier if you want to check out that card, but he doesn't quite crack the top 10, but he's another one of those guys who I think you can use in that same category, who definitely can be used even in a competitive setting, but don't crack the top 10. So with that being said, I think that just gives you perspective as to how deep this top 10 really is, and I just wanted to point that out because there are so many good shooting guards on the list, but this is my top 10 in the game. Before we hop into it, if you haven't, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Pushing towards 2,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your support, helping me get to that point. But without further ado, long intro over, let's hop right into it and take a look at this list. So at the number 10 position, we have Mr. TJ Warren, who was available in Unlimited for winning 12 games just a couple of weeks ago. And TJ Warren is a really, really good card. And y'all will see immediately what I'm talking about, that this is the 10th best shooting guard on this list, in my opinion. And he's elite. 6'8" with a 6'10" wingspan, hot zones everywhere. He's got a big player build, 50 hops, including Showtime, range extender, flexible, green machine, ankle breaker, bailout, quick first step, tight handles, unpluckable, gold handles for days, clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick. Elite defensive stats, great speed with ball and acceleration with a 95 shot, 390 driving dunk. Really good rebounder as well, great player build. He's 6'8" at the 2. Jump shot 63, which is the same jump shot base as Robert Covington. He has the same upper as Robert Covington as well, I believe. No, he doesn't. He has a different upper, but he has Jimmy Butler's upper, which with that Robert Covington lower, it's super, super smooth, easy to green, easy to get off. Has the Curry slide, can Curry slide because he's under 6'9". Also has Pro 3 behind the back. So you're looking at a card with basically perfect dribble sigs, a great jump shot in every single badge in the game, and he's 6'8", and yet he comes in at number 10 on this list. I think that should give you a good picture of how good this list is and how close everybody is. And at the number 9 position, we have a guy in Julius Randle, who these two are interchangeable. I'll be completely honest. You could put these two completely interchangeably, and honestly, number 8 and number 7 as well. I think you could interchange all 4 of them, basically however you want. But for me personally, Julius Randle's just a little bit up higher on this list because even though he's 6'6", he has an afro. He and TJ Warren have very similar player builds. Also, he's 6'11" wingspan, which is a little bit longer than TJ's. Hot zones everywhere, 48 hops, including Showtime, hot zone 100, range extender, flexible, ankle breaker, dimer, handles for days, quick first step, and unpluckable, as well as clamps, hard crusher, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, and pogo stick. Again, exceptional perimeter defensive stats, 99 driving dunk, 94 shot 3, 97 speed and acceleration with a 95 speed with the ball. Also has the Pro 2 Curry slide, can Curry slide, Pro 5 behind the back, is, in my opinion, the second best buy in the back in the game, and comes with Rudy Gay's release on Very Quick, which I know people are torn on this year. It's not quite as popular as it was last year, but the Rudy Gay release on Very Quick, in my opinion, still is one of the smoother, easiest to green releases in the game, and it's super, super fast. And I think that him having a slightly better release, in my opinion, is the main thing that just makes me put him over TJ Warren. Just barely. It's very, very close, obviously. Now at the number 7 position, or number 8 position, we have Tom Van Arsdale, who's yet another amazing shooting guard. And the thing that prevents Tom from being higher on this list is the fact that he's only 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan, but he's got a big player build. He looks about 6'7". If you watch gameplay with that card, he looks pretty solidly sized. Also has 49 Hall of Fame badges and hot zones everywhere, including Hall of Fame Showtime, range, hot zone, hot start, hot zone 100, basically every single shooting badge in Hall of Fame. Quick first step, unpluckable, and ankle breaker and dimer, as well as basically every perimeter defensive badge in Hall of Fame that you could want as well. Again, exceptional perimeter defensive stats, great slasher, exceptional shooter, 93 speed acceleration with a 93 speed with the ball isn't bad at all either. And the thing about him is he comes with Dwayne Wade's base, which is basically base 98. It's super smooth, easy to green. He's got one of the best jumpers in the game, truly. Like, his jumper is unbelievable. Also, Pro 2 size up and Curry slide, Pro 2 between the legs, Pro 3 behind the back. It's best dribble 6 in the game, in my opinion, in terms of this combo of between the legs, behind the back, and Curry escape, as well as size up. And with that base and him having a good player build with that super, super cheese release, I think he just edged out those other two for the number 8 spot on this list. Now, the number 7 spot on this list is taken up by another free card. First, 3 of these 4 cards are free so far, which is cool to note. But Jimmy Butler. who came out in the triple threat spotlight challenges that gave you Bill Russell at the end. And he's 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan. Again, has tall hair, so he's got a nice player build. Hot zones everywhere in 48 hops, including Showtime, Deadeye, Flexible, Hot Zone 100, Range Extender, Ankle Breaker, Dimer, Handles for Days, Quick for Step, Unpluckable, Clamps, Defensive Leader, Hard Crusher, Interceptor, Intimidator, Pick Dodger, Pogo Stick, Pickpocket, etc. Y'all see, these cards come so complete. They're not really missing anything, especially on the perimeter for a shooting guard. 96 speed and acceleration with a 95 speed with the ball. Elite shooting, elite dunking. Exceptional defensive stats. Just another amazing card statistically all around. Jump shot 22, which is the same release as Rudy Gay in terms of the base. Super smooth upper as well. Again, super easy jumper to green and get off. Pro 3 behind the back. Pro 7 between the legs isn't bad. And Pro 2 curry slide, and he can curry slide again because of his height. And yet another elite card. I think his defense is better than everybody else on this list so far in terms of the way he plays defensively. His defensive animations are exceptional. And with his great dribble stakes and jump shot, I think that does give him enough to put him at the number 7 spot on this list. Now, number 6, we have a guy who I do not personally recommend running at shooting guard, and honestly, I don't run him in a competitive setting, but Giannis is so good that even in a competitive setting, he's such an elite slasher and defender, and he can play at the 2 that I think he deserves to be number 6 on this list. 6'11" with a 7'4" wingspan, hot zones everywhere, as well as 51 Hall of Fame badges, Hall of Fame Showtime, Hot Zone Hunter. Only gold range, but you can find with Hall of Fame range if you want to use this card or add it yourself very easily because it's been available a lot in the token market recently. Every playmaking badge on Hall of Fame except for Dream Shake. Comes with Hall of Fame rim protector at shooting guard, which is really nice as well, in addition to all those other defensive badges that he has. But having this rim protector badge is a super nice badge to get on a card. Also comes with 88 shot 3, 98 driving dunk, 97 speed and acceleration with 95 speed with ball. Exceptional defense. His ability to play on ball or in lanes defensively is really unlike that of any other card in this game, except for maybe like Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar type cards. That's how good he is defensively. You put a 3-point shoe on him, he's knocked down as well. The thing about him is his release is very hard to green, and that's what prevents him from being honestly number 1 on this list, just like he would have been number 1 on the shooting on the point guard list yesterday if he had that release on very quick and it was easy to green. The fact that it's on very quick and it's like almost impossible to green for some reason doesn't make sense to me, but his release is so hard to green and therefore it prevents him from being a little higher on this list. But has the Pro 2 size up, can't curry slide because of his height, but also has the Pro 3 behind the back, which moves ridiculously on a dude with his player build and his height. He's just disgusting. Giannis is a slasher and defender. You're not going to find better at the shooting guard position. At the number 5 position, we have the other Kobe Bryant, the invincible Kobe Bryant. And yes, this might seem a little bit low for an invincible Kobe Bryant card, and I understand that, but I do believe that his small-ish player build and the fact that he's only 6'6" hurts him a little bit. 6'11" wingspan, though, hotspots everywhere in every single Hall of Fame badge that you could want, except for maybe like rim protector and rebound chaser, but again, I don't think those are crucial at the shooting guard position. Don't even need to look at the stats. They're basically 9 on everything. Kobe release on very quick is super smooth. One of the best releases in the game, as is a consistent theme with these cards. Pro 2 size up and curry slide. Pro 3 behind the back. Again, he's a perfect card. The only issue with Kobe is that he's a little bit smaller than a lot of the other guys on this list. And because his player model is small, it just holds him back a little bit from being at that top tier of the top couple shooting guards in the game. But yet, he's still amazing. Still a top 5 shooting guard in the game. At the number 4 position, we have Mr. Paul George, who admittedly is not as good as Kobe statistically or badge-wise. But the thing that separates Paul George from Kobe is the fact that he's 6'9" instead of 6'6". Those extra 3 inches make a big difference on this card. And also coming with 48 Hall of Fame badges, including every single key Hall of Fame badge that you could want. Again, Hall of Fame range, Hall of Fame Showtime, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, and Flexible, Ankle Breaker, Quick First Step, Unpluckable, Dimer, Downhill, Handles for Days, Clamps, Hard Crusher, Interceptor, Intimidator, Pick Dodger, Pickpocket, Pogo Stick, Trapper. Elite defensive stats with the 98 perimeter, 98 ladder quickness, 98 driving dunk, 97 shot 3, 97 speed and acceleration with a 95 speed with ball. He's close to a GOAT card statistically as well. And I love his jumper. Some people don't love it. I love Paul George's jumper. I think he's super good. I really enjoy using him at the shooting guard position. And Pro 2 size up, even at 6'9", because he's 220 pounds, he can still curry slide and has the Pro 3 behind the back. And I think just that extra size helps him on both ends of the court to be a little bit more effective than Kobe. And for that reason, I would put him in the number 4 spot on this list. At the number 3 position, we have Luka Doncic, who I'm really looking forward to getting. Hopefully I'll get Luka within the next week or so. And I think Luka is an exceptional card in this game. He's 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, hotspots everywhere, 60 Hall of Fame badges. Again, I don't really need to go over it. The only Hall of Fame badge he's missing is rim protector that you'd like on Hall of Fame. Otherwise, 97, 98, 99 on every single stat. A Dante Exum release on very quick, which in my opinion is probably the best release overall for 3 hunting in the game. Maybe that or Dwayne Wade Baser 98, but like it's that good. Pro 2 size up, can curry slide. Pro 1 behind the back isn't bad, but it's not Pro 3. It's not bad though. We'll take Pro 1. And he's just an exceptional card. Luka, again, a GOAT card. He's basically Similar to Kobe, the reason I put him above Kobe is because he's bigger, has a bigger playability, and I like his release just a little bit more. At the top two positions, I don't think this is any surprise. I'm just going to put them both in right now. Kevin Durant and Tracy McGrady. I think y'all knew that that was going to happen. We'll get to KD in a second. But Tracy McGrady at the number 2 position is a card who I did do a gameplay on last week if you want to see gameplay with this card. But he's got 99 offense, 99 defense, 6'8", 7'2", wingspan, 60 hops, hot zones everywhere. Again, every single Hall of Fame badge you could want in Hall of Fame except for rim protector, which is kind of a common theme. And then 97, 98, 99 on every single stat. Trey Burke release on very quick. It's that same T-Mac release. It's chicken. Everybody loves this release. Pro 2 size up and Curry slide. Pro 3 behind the back. Again, he's T-Mac. He's so good. He's amazing in this game. Everybody knows how good T-Mac is. The only thing that holds him back, I think, is the fact that he does come with Hall of Fame steady shooter. And I think that's one of the things that prevents him really from being quite as green as you would like it to be, and also doesn't hit as many whites, I don't feel like. And I think that just holds him back just a little bit from being the top shooting guard in the game. But T-Mac's incredible. And then obviously at number 1, I don't think it's any surprise. Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is the best shooting guard in the game. He's just a dominant force, especially since they've changed his SIGs as they have. He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. He's got 61 Hoffs and 12 gold badges, which means he literally comes with every badge in the game except for steady shooter. One thing that I really like about him is similar to Giannis, he has Hall of Fame rim protector, which is a badge that and rebound chaser and post move lockdown. These 3 badges right here are badges that you don't see on Hall of Fame on a lot of shooting guards, which are really, really nice, especially in a switch in guarding centers and power forwards. And also has 99, 98, 97 every stat. Actually, I don't even think he has any 97s. It's just 98 and 99 stats. Kevin Durant release on very quick. I don't think it's my favorite release on this list. All these releases, for the most part, are really, really good. But Kevin Durant release on very quick is still a great release. Easy to green, super easy to get off. Pro 2 size up, Pro 3 behind the back. At 6'10", the way he moves. KD moves the closest to Giannis of any card in this list, but he can also green effectively, and his release is just way better. He's a much better shooter than Giannis, and I think that's the thing that separates him from the other guys in this list, is the fact that he is basically Giannis with an elite three-pointer, is kind of how I would describe Kevin Durant. This card is so good. But honestly, looking at this list, every one of these cards is so good. I think every single card on this list, in addition to several ones that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, can be used in a competitive setting. But this is my top 10 shooting guards in the game. So feel free to let me know down in the comments below what you agree with, what you disagree with, who do you love at the shooting guard position, and who do you think deserves to be higher on this list or lower on this list, or should be on this list that isn't on this list already. But yeah, let me know down below about that. Also, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button as well to help us push towards the 2,000 subscriber mark on the channel, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.